can I just have a show of hands? Who are with PhilEquity Fund? Oh, wonderful. Almost all of you. Who are with Wealth Securities? Okay. All of you then are almost in good hands. Seriously. Because if you notice what PhilEquity goes through, they go to all of this, what's happening in Greece, what's happening in China. They really go through everything in order to decide which stocks to buy, which stocks to sell. So, I've been telling you, my money is in PhilEquity. Well, it performed 28% last year. I doubt whether anybody here on his own performed 28% last year. Meron ba? No liars here?
Matthew.
Because the only ones I know who always pick the top and who picks the low to buy are almost all lying. Because there's just so many things that you have to look at on the stock market. In any case, you are already in good hands. But there's something probably that you can do. You should add to your investments. Why? Well, because, well, let me, we all want to be happy, yes? All of us. Okay, well, to be happy, there are a few things we must achieve. Good health, a peace of mind, love and relationship, a goal in life, a self-fulfillment. But there's a very important thing that we must fulfill, which is financial freedom. Now, what does that mean? Well, to me, it means that you don't have to worry about whether you stop working or not. You don't have to worry, and there's enough coming in to fulfill your needs. And this can only be achieved through investments. Very hard to just come from our salary. You know, even hard work or even a business cannot assure you of that. You know, unless your business are going to last forever, which nobody can really say. So the best thing to do really is to save something every month. Every month. Some of you are already saying, I don't need that. And some of you, I don't understand, don't want to do it. You know, I have a very good friend. She's a doctor, very good doctor, excellent doctor. I keep trying to convince her to put money in the stock market. She keeps saying yes, 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 but she doesn't. You have to act on this. Because the longer you delay, time becomes your enemy. Time is your friend if you act early. Why? Because compound interest, compounded growth. Okay? Very important. You know, I told you, if you invest 1,000 pesos every month, in 20 years, that's over $1 million. If you, now, do you know the number 72, this way of computing how many years it will take to double your money? Okay, not everybody. Well, it goes like this. No matter what growth you're expecting, you divide it by 72. And that will be the number of years to double your money. At 15%, it's a little bit over 4 years. At 19%, which is PhilEquity has been doing consistently over 20 years, it's about 3.8 years. Every 3.8 years, you double your money. Can you imagine that? So, if 3.8 years ago, you were not in PhilEquity, sayang, nagdoble na sana yung pera nyo. But compound interest is not just doubling. It goes 2, 4, 8, 16. I can't go on because hindi ko na alam. But mahaba pa yun. The longer you stay, the more money you'll make. Now, I told you my money is in Philequity, and I try my best to encourage people to go there. Why? Because there's no reason to be poor. Really, there's no reason. Because andyan yung vehicle eh. Why should you be poor? If all you have to do is really just save. Now, some of us will say, how can I put money in Philequity? I'm spending all that I earn. This is normal because our expenses goes to our level of earning. Di po ba? The more money we make, the more money we spend. But you have to do it yourself. Parang tax yan. Nung nagkaroon ng VAT, automatically, nabawasan kayo ng 12% every time you spend. But that did not affect you. It just happened. So why don't you do it like it's a tax? Every year, just put 10% of your money. Just 10%. Every year, 10%, 10%, 10%, and forget about it. You'd be surprised how much that will be in 20 years, 30 years. Okay? Now, right now, please, make a pact with yourself. How many percent will you put in Philequity? Maghahanap pa sana ako ng iba, pero huwag na lang. It's number one. Do you know 85% of mutual funds don't make the grade? That's in the States. Here, almost all mutual funds are making money. You know why? The bull market. If there's a bull market, everything rises. You don't have to be very bright when there's a bull market. Almost all boats will rise with the tide. Now there's high tide. Lahat ng boat mataas. But when the low tide comes, doon natin makikita sino yung marunong kapitan para ma-save niya yung boat niya. Okay? So, if I were you, I'll choose Philequity. It has a proven track record. We're doing very well. We are one of the best investors in the world, si Wilson. I'm so lucky that I met him 40 years ago. And 40 years he's been my partner and we've been making money. I have financial freedom. Thanks to him. Because I invested in the stock market. 40 years na ako nasa market. Magaling ba ako sa market? No, I keep losing there. But I have a partner. I leave him my money. Let him worry about it. Let him make the money for me. That's the same thing for you. Why don't you let him make your money for you? Hindi ba he's been doing it for 20 years for Philequity? 19%? Okay? I hope you really make an effort to increase your savings and putting more money there because we all need financial freedom. We need to be able to be happy. We need to be able to just do nothing and expect that money will come to us regularly. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much.